Betrayal of trust, a tale of friendship and revenge. Chiamaka always believed love could survive anything, until hers didn't. 6 years ago, she was just a 24-year-old woman in love with Obinna, a man whose smooth words could melt eyes and whose promises felt like gold. They had planned a future together with sparred dreams over late-night phone calls, and spoke of children with the same excitement as people speak of vacations. Then she got pregnant. It should have been their happiest moment. Instead, it became the day her life collapsed. Her parents, staunch, proud and traditional, saw her belly before they saw her smile. Her father wouldn't even look in her eyes. Her mother's words cut like glass. "You've brought shame to us, Chiamaka." And Obinna, the man who promised forever, he didn't just disappear. He blocked her phone, Facebook, WhatsApp, gone just like a ghost in Hamatan fog. She raised her daughter Nina alone. 6 years of balancing 2 jobs, sewing clothes late in the night, rushing to pick Nina from school, skipping meals just so her daughter could eat. 6 years of being mother, father, protector and provider. But through it all, she wasn't alone. Adaeze and Ifunanya were her anchor. Adaeze, loud, sarcastic, and bold enough to fight an Okada rider in the middle of Ojuelewa if he crossed her. Ifunanya, soft-spoken but deadly smart. The kind who could read a person's weakness just by the way they held their phone. They met Chiamaka at church, and from the first day, they became her people. They watched Nina when she worked late, contributed when rent was due, and never let her feel a sting of abandonment for too long. Then, on an ordinary Tuesday afternoon in Yaba, Obinna came back. Chiamaka was in her shop, adjusting the hem of a customer's dress, when she heard the familiar voice. She froze before turning, needle still in her hands. "Chiamaka, it's me." He looked different. Designer sneakers, Apple wristwatch, the kind of cologne that costs more than her monthly rent. But his eyes, they were still the same eyes that had watched her cry years ago and still walked away. "I've come for my daughter," he said, like he was ordering some takeaway. Chiamaka almost laughed. Almost. She told him to leave, but he returned again and again, making the same demands. This time, he brought toys, juice boxes, and stories about wanting to be part of her life now. At first, Adaeze wanted to chase him out with hot water. Ifunanya didn't even want his name mentioned. But after weeks of watching him linger, Ifunanya changed her tone. "Chichi, maybe you should let him in, at least small, for Nina's sake," she said one evening, stirring her cup of Lipton like she was saying something ordinary. Adaeze nodded reluctantly. "Let the fool think he's winning. We can use that." Chiamaka didn't understand. Not just yet. Over the next few weeks, the friends became strangely agreeable. They encouraged her to answer his calls, to let him take Nina out for ice cream, to listen when he talked about regrets. Chiamaka thought maybe they were softening, maybe time has changed their hearts. It hadn't. Behind her back, Adaeze and Ifunanya were building a quiet storm. Adaeze started digging through Facebook, finding the women Obinna had dated in his missing years. Ifunanya contacted a friend in the bank, the kind of friend who would make account statements appear like magic. And what did they find? Oh, it was dirty. Fraud cases, a sad chick who thought she was the main girlfriend, a history of borrowing money and vanishing. Then they set the trap. Ifunanya introduced him to a business opportunity, an investor who could triple his money in 2 months. Adaeze placed the investor's assistant. All fake emails, PowerPoints, and professional smiles. Obinna took the bet. Desperate for a quick win to impress Chiamaka, he poured in 3 million naira. The money was gone in a week. But that wasn't all. They leaked screenshots of his flirty WhatsApp chats to his current girlfriend, the same one funding his flashy lifestyle. They sent an anonymous tip to his employer about his side hustles. And the coup de grace, they sent his fraud record to the police, including the woman he owed 1.2 million naira. In 2 months, Obinna's perfect little Lagos boy image crumbled. He lost his job, his girlfriend kicked him out, and the police came knocking. The last time he showed up at Chiamaka's shop, he was wearing the same faded jeans from years ago. His voice trembling as he begged her to talk to her friends for him. Chiamaka didn't even look up from her sewing machine. "You should be very grateful they didn't do worse," she said quietly. "You messed with the wrong woman and her sisters." He left and he never came back. That night, Chiamaka sat on her balcony with Adaeze and Ifunanya, sipping Chapman from plastic cups. Nena was inside watching cartoons. Laughter spilling into the warm Lagos air. "Una too wicked though," Chiamaka said, shaking her head but smiling. Adaeze smirked. "Babe, that was no wickedness. That was justice. Street justice." Ifunanya raised her cup to sisterhood, to never letting a man think he can break one of us and walk away. They clinked cups under the street lights. 3 women bound, not just by friendship, but by the unspoken law of their little family. You touch one, you see all. And in that moment, Chiamaka knew some betrayals will always hurt, but with the right people in your corner, revenge could be sweeter than forgiveness. But she knew that one day Nena would ask of her father, and when the time is right, or maybe when things change, she would let them meet. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more, and as you do so, may God bless you. Thank you. Bye.